I'm really excited. Even for me walking out, we played Florida State at home, and I've been fortunate to, coach or play against Leonard Hamilton since I was a freshman. And it's been about 16 years, and so a lot of battles against Florida State, but never in the position of being a head coach. And walking out on the floor with him, I just told him what an honor it is for me to be going against him and somebody who's been so good for our game, and I feel like I've known so well, but from a different lens, from a competitor standpoint. And so a lot of excitement, and we've talked about as a team, not to be tight going into this. We have to be excited and go after it with everything that we have, and that's my approach as the head coach. I know our staff feels that way, and obviously I want our guys to feel that way.
Lively, catching in a dangerous spot, does feed it up top for Proctor. We hit the 1 minute mark. Final game before we ring in the new year. The Blues are going to do it with a win. Proctor cross court, high to save it. Blake's up for a Whitehead three. Why not?
I think when you go through a grind of playing 12 games in 34 days, then you play the one game at Wake Forest, it's a good chance, you play 13 games, and you get a chance to really take a step back, look at our team, see where we are individually, collectively, and then also to get a little bit of a breather. For our guys, a lot of them, it's their first time going through this, and it is a grind. And so when they came back from break, we really addressed head on, all right, here's what went wrong in Wake, here's what we need to improve, and then put our heads down and got to work. And they've had great attitudes. We've gotten some really productive practices, and we're starting to get more of an identity of who we are, and that's going to be really important as we go on in the season, entering ACC play.
Ashton Langford driving the left, in on Young, got it blocked by Young. He's been everywhere, and he saved it for Blake's falling out of bounds. Ahead to Proctor, floating in for two.
What a play by the Blue Devils from the baseline to midcourt. One touch and a drive to the basket. It's a 10-point lead.
Starts with our defense, getting back to protecting our paint, guarding the ball, rebounding. In most of our games, we've had the advantage. In the Wake Forest game, they out-rebounded us. And on the offensive end, just making easy passes, making sure we get coordinated movement where, somebody has the ball, we're not just standing and watching, and we've done a much better job of that since we've been back from break. And those are the main areas. And I think the last piece for us is when you play so many games, I know it sounds crazy, but you can lose a little bit of game shape. You need to still have that in practice. And so for us, getting back to sprinting, pushing on a miss, even on makes where we can push the ball early and make advanced passes to put pressure on the defense. And we've done those things really well and just need to take them to another level now in this point of the season.
The Blue Devils fought in the second half, but in the end, it's Kansas who made the plays down the stretch, and the Jayhawks take it 69-64. Purdue closes the game on a 12-0 run over the final 6.5 minutes. And the Blue Devils fall here in Portland in the title game by 19. Blue Devils just didn't have their shooting touch in the first half. 3 of 15 from 3, and really on the night as a whole, 8 of 27, 29%. And here on the road, they fall at Wake Forest 81-70.
I think this group has great heart. You think about, we've had a few setbacks already, some tough losses against really good teams, and they haven't run from the fact that we need to be better. I think they see that from me after every game, where I'm always evaluating myself. Hey, and I'll tell the guys, here, I could have done better in this. Here's what I need you guys to do better. And that accountability we have as a team, when things may not go as well, whether we won or whether we lost, that mindset to always be getting better and to take the next step. I've really admired that about this group, and we can't ever lose that because it's a special thing.
Duke All Access is brought to you by Gatorade and our commitment to fuel tomorrow. By Continental Tire, the smart choice in tires. And by Coke Zero Sugar. With zero sugar and refreshingly delicious, is Coca-Cola Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself.
I need to try it first.
A big bow box says a lot about a person. Like they have a mighty hunger, a powerful thirst, and take tailgating very seriously. Game day and beyond, grab a football-ready big bow box.
You can feel confident Continental is the smart choice in tires.
Can they handle extremes?
Yep. Tested from the Texas desert to near the Arctic Circle.
Really?
Really.
Anything for the guy who finds that one pothole?
Yeah, road hazard coverage has your back.
For real?
Absolutely.
Were they made by like a bajillion engineers?
Well, closer to 100. Continental. Welcome to the smart choice in tires.
At Therabody, we believe that everybody deserves a chance to keep going, keep dancing, keep celebrating, and reuniting.
It's never too late to rise. You got that fire in you. It's never too late to rise.
Because everybody is a Therabody.
A big bow box says a lot about a person. Like they have a mighty hunger, a powerful thirst, and take tailgating very seriously. Game day and beyond, grab a football-ready big bow box.
I need to try it first.
What's up, Blue Devil Nation? This is Paolo Banchero. I want to show you guys around the crib, man. Let's go. Trainer, his name's Mike Knight. When COVID first hit, like school was closed, everything, stores was closed, gyms was closed, like nothing. But he had a gym. But we call it the Bat Cave because it's like downtown. You gotta go through 2 coded doors to get there, and then when you get there, it's like the court is below you. Mike's my guy. Always, talk to him before and after games. He's helped me a lot with meditation, health and wellness, mental health, all that stuff. So this is an artist that is one of his good friends. That in his gym, he has a bunch of artwork on the walls that looks similar to this. He basically was telling me he had a gift for me and for the crib, and this is what it was. But got the Final Four jersey up. That was one of the first things I actually got put up in here. It was a must for me to get my college jersey put up in the crib. See my parents' jerseys hanging up my whole life, so I wanted to get mine. Obviously, Final Four, not many can say that. So definitely honored to have this up on the wall, man. It's crazy to look at it, man, because growing up, I did not think I was going to be a Duke Blue Devil, so it's a blessing. So in my shoe closet, I'm not gonna say I got the best shoe closet, but I think it's all right. Got a bunch of J's in here for the most part. Obviously, I'm a Jordan athlete. These right here I like a lot. These is the DJ Khaled collection. These two right here. These, I was happy to get these. These I think just came out, but I got these a while ago. The Emerald City 10s. Everybody know I love Seattle. So I actually haven't even worn these. I just got them. So I got a lot of green shoes. Green's my favorite color. It's like green. A lot of shoes with green in it. Green. You see they got the Space Needle on the back. Big Seattle guy. Always trying to represent Seattle. Now you can probably find a little picture of me rocking these in the game. Wore these with the Brotherhood unis, these navy blues. I think it's a testament to just the talent that Duke's produced. The top guys, like it's rare that you see one college have guys at the top of their games, all under one brand, one sneaker company. It being Michael Jordan, who went to North Carolina, it just makes it that much more interesting. But we're all blessed to be part of the brand, man. It's a family. you know, they treat us great, so probably treat them a little bit more. You know, I'm a rookie, so you know, I gotta pay my dues and work my way up the ladder, but I get treated great. So I've been playing a lot of Madden 2K. I usually go like seasonal, so like right now it's like football season, even though it's basketball season. Football's what's like really going on, so I'm playing a lot of Madden, a lot of competitive online stuff, trying to get my skills right. You know, if you want to see me, you can line it up, PlayStation 5. And in 2K, obviously, my player mode, you know, got 99 overall, got my character on there with the face scan, tattoos, everything. So, you know, I like going in the park, but it's always funny, like, you go in the park and they see who you are, you got the little NBA icon above your head, so people, you know, want to bring their best squad in. But I be holding it down though, so you can try me if you want to. I definitely wanted to stay somewhere close, just to make it easy on myself in my first year in the league. Wanted to have somewhere, you know, where it's easy to get to the facility. And so this spot is, it's not even a mile, so in the arena and practice facility are right across the street, so I'm close to everything. Having my own place is crazy. Being able to come back here after road trips, kick up, and relax. You know, sit here, watch these Duke games, man, watch them Duke boys. You know, I think as a Duke player, you come in ready, just off the rip. You know, you play in some of the biggest games, whether it's college, NBA or not, you know, playing in the Final Four with that Duke across your chest. I mean, it's just different. You know, the whole world's watching it. So I think it, you know, prepared us a lot, prepared me a lot. And, you know, I think it's been a big part in, you know, my success I've been having so far.
So let me tell you something. I was at Duke in July of 2021, and I saw Paolo Banchero play then. Watching him his freshman year at Duke, I'm not surprised at all at the incredible start that he's had. He's come in, he's shown that he can play at this level, he can shine and thrive at this level. And to me, he's just next in line in terms of guys that have an opportunity to have a really special career in the NBA. And so I'm excited. You know, we live through the current players now and their accomplishments. And I think we're all proud to see what he's done thus far, but potentially what he can be, which is really scary for the rest of the league.
Well, it's exciting to see what Paolo Banchero has done. You know, it's when you think about recruiting him and then coming to Duke and what he did here, and then he's the #1 pick, and I would like to think he's the front runner for Rookie of the Year. It's exciting to see, and you know, the two things I always knew about Paolo that's really stood out to me is, you know, one, he's loved the game. You know, he is, you know, constantly would be texting Emil Jefferson, can we get in the gym? Was as hard as any worker that we had on the team, and to see his hard work pay off means a lot. And then I think the second thing is the belief that he's had in himself. And when you go through a season at Duke, you go through ups and downs, you get knocked back. His belief never wavered, and obviously our belief never wavered in him either. He made it pretty easy to do that. But really proud of Paolo and so excited to follow him for a long-time NBA career.
I know the car accident wasn't technically your fault.
But we,
as the insurance company,
deny this claim.
We might fix your car.
But medical bills?
Pain and suffering?
Lost wages?
You're asking for a lot.
Oh, you've got a lawyer.
This conversation is over.
Tell the insurance company you mean business. Call on the Hurt Line, the law offices of James Scott Farron, right now.
People have trusted Reed's Jewelers with their life's moments since 1946. That's because we're family owned. We treat everyone who walks through our doors or visits our website as a part of our family. We have a beautiful selection of jewelry and watches for any occasion. We offer free shipping and returns, as well as multiple payment options to make sure you find the perfect gift. See why people have trusted Reed's Jewelers to celebrate their life's moments for over 75 years.
There will always be bumps in the road, but we got guts, America. We got freedom. We got power. We got future. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see together. Because your new Ford vehicle is just the start of a journey. So stop by your Ford dealer today and choose one of the thousands of new Ford trucks and SUVs ready for delivery. We've been building this country for 119 years, but we're just getting started.
Defense leading to offense. Duke getting a stop. Tariq Whitehead with the Euro step to finish with the left hand. An outlet pass to Roach. Ahead for Whitehead. Driving in. A hop step off the window and in. And the lead balloons to 15.
Basically, in every game, we felt like our depth has been an advantage that we have over the opposing team. And you know, it wasn't like going into the year that was the plan. It happened off of, you know, guys earning minutes and showing us in practice what they can do. And, you know, really we've started different lineups. I don't know if that will change as the season goes on, but it wouldn't surprise me either. And we can hurt you when we come off the bench. In some ways, we can get better. And that's an amazing strength to have and something we don't take for granted. It's delicate, too, because I want, you know, our best guys to be out there and play the most minutes, and you know that's been something that we've done that I want to continue to do. But also, when we have the depth, let's use it to our advantage, and different guys stepping up in different moments has been a key to our success this year.
Duke Basketball 360, presented by Continental Tire, the smart choice in tires.
Ryan's brought an incredible presence, you know, to our team. His physicality on this, his ability to use both hands. His footwork inside is as good as anybody we've had probably since Jahlil Okafor. And, you know, really, it's an amazing thing when you can bring firepower off the bench. And that's something Ryan, you know, he started some games for us, but also he's come off the bench and he's had that ability to blow it open. His rebounding has been huge. And Ryan has great hands, so the catches in traffic that he's made have been incredible. And we have really good passers. Jake, Tariq, they do a really good job hitting our bigs inside. And you see again with Ryan, his pass fakes and ball fakes around the rim. He gets guys jumping all the time. Protecting our rim, that's been a huge thing. His experience knowing how to do that, his talking on the floor. And then seeing Tariq come on has been so exciting for us as a staff. Him getting on transition right there and smiling, you know, just having fun while he's doing this. It's not easy. There's been adjustments, and I thought he finally had some fun last game, and we need to see more of that. He took the open shots, showing his personality, and he has an ability to create, you know, off the bounce to get separation and get great lift. And then on the offensive boards, that's been a big thing for our team all year in using our size and athleticism. And you see Tariq getting out on the fast break, converting defense to offense. That's really exciting for our team.
That'll be the start of a happy new year for the Duke Blue Devils as they win it 86-67. The bench was just outstanding for Duke. And of course, a big part of that was the play of Ryan Young, the 6'10 grad, and a transfer from Northwestern.
46 points off the bench is incredible. And, you know, again, it speaks to the opponent, and sometimes you can let up when there's substitutions made. And for our group, we feel we keep getting stronger. And then when the starters come back in, that gives us more strength. And playing off one another in that way, having different lineups, the versatility of our group, being able to play bigger. We can also play smaller. We can switch more. We can spread you out with different groups. And so understanding what the game requires and what's needed, and then we can play to that, has been something, you know, to be honest with you, I'm still, as a staff, we still talk about, and we're still finding that strength because, you know, we have a new group still. And getting Tariq back has been a different dimension for us. You know, Derek was out a little bit, and getting him back And we're just going to continue to evolve and understand we have to be very flexible and adaptable with our lineups.
Into the corner, it's Whitehead. Cross-court feed. Links is open. His three. Rains in! He's got 17 again, and the lead balloons to 20. 76-56.
I don't know if we've had a team like this since I've been here at Duke, where really every game we can have a leading scorer. And going into the year, we thought it could be that way. But to see it come to fruition, I think it makes it really difficult from a scouting perspective for opponents to key in on one or two guys. And, certain nights, somebody may have it going, and we need to continue to go to that person, whoever it is. It's not just going to be, Kyle's our leading scorer. He took 4 shots in one of our games, and he was great about understanding. We had it going on offense. We scored 86 points. But it can be like that some days, and the more we accept that and play to our strengths in that regard, the more it will open up for the rest of our team.
What's your Gatorade, bro? Yes, sir, from Punch. I remember way back when. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Sitting in my Brooklyn, has done it. And everybody say, I remember way back when.
Start playing and never stop playing. You get the most from the game when you're having fun.
I remember way back when.
We still believe in the American dream.
A dream filled with promise. A dream filled with commitment to our neighbors and our communities.
Where we work hard and succeed together.
Where we take care of those who serve for us.
SRS delivers with integrity and purpose.
Through the fastest growing family of independents in the country.
Company by company.
Person by person.
Rooftop by rooftop.
SRS Distribution delivers more than building products. SRS delivers dreams.
There's a reason every Odyssey is named after the Odyssey. Because the world's most famous story isn't about staying put. It's about being there. So for those who want a story to tell, we have a world full of places to start.
There will always be bumps in the road, but we got guts, America. We got freedom. We got power. We got future. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see together. Because your new Ford vehicle is just the start of a journey. So stop by your Ford dealer today and choose one of the thousands of new Ford trucks and SUVs ready for delivery. We've been building this country for 119 years, but we're just getting started.
Here come the Buckeyes. Tip taken away by Filipowski in transition. 3-on-2, a Euro step, put it up and in! And he'll have a chance for 3. Whips it to the left, there's Filipowski. 3-ball up. We are tied! It is stolen by Filipowski. A chance to run, and he'll punch it down with the right hand.
Basketball just, runs in the blood, the family bloodline. My mom played D1 at Cal State Long Beach, and my dad played D2 at Slippery Rock, and my twins at Harvard now playing, and my uncle and aunt, they all play D1. So it kind of just came natural for me. Just watching my oldest brother play high school basketball growing up, I loved going to his games and just watching him play when he got in, and I just started playing for fun at a really young age, and I didn't really think this was gonna come out of anything until my high school years, and I learned a lot from my mom, my dad, just because they've been in this situation before too. When Coach Scheyer first started recruiting me, I didn't know he was going to be a head coach yet, but as time progressed, I was starting to form this bond with Coach Scheyer, and we had a lot of similarities. Shared the same vision, what we both want, what we're both so passionate about with the game of basketball. And I think as time went along and I was able to take my visit here, and after that I kind of realized that there really weren't any cons in choosing Duke, and playing for Coach Scheyer. This was his first year. This was my first year too, so I wanted to make something special for myself, but also with the bond I grew with him, I wanted it to be something special with him as well. So I thought it was kind of only right to start that off with me in his first commit. The relationship he has with all of us off the court, he has fun with us and jokes around with us along with the other coaches, but when we all step on the court, we know it's time to take care of business. He definitely holds all of us accountable, and I think just with the growth I've had since the summer, I've been progressing pretty well, and I'm gonna keep listening to him, and I know he's been in this position, so he's gonna get me where I want to be.
Kyle is such a talented player. It's really cool to see him grow and develop. He's made so many strides from June to now. He is honestly, to me, a completely different player. He's always had the skill and the talent, but his work ethic has gotten so much better. The way he attacks closeouts, every part of his game to me. But at his size, at his skill, I think he's going to be a really good player. I'm happy I get to work with him.
3 seconds, headed the other way. Oh! A right-handed punch to finish it off. Inside for Flip, back and down, spins to the middle, forced it up, no. And the rebound fought for Mitchell has it. One dribble, back up, and a two-hand stop. Here's Whitehead up the right side, trying to get closer, give it to Flip inside, off the window for two. And a timeout for NC State. To the left, Young thought about a three, instead it goes for Filipowski. Good position, and a two-hand stop.
No fouls from the Duke bench is the call. State's going to go to 12-4 and 2-3 in the ACC. Duke's going to fall to 11-4 and 2-2 visiting Boston College on Saturday.
Well, playing on the road, I think we learned right away as a team that you have to value every possession at a higher level. And, the way you take care of the ball, you have to value every shot. And then really the one thing that can't change no matter what is our defense. Our defense has to be on point, the way we defend the ball, the way we keep teams out of our paint. And our group really understood that after the game, watching film, and we've taken some strides, and I'm anxious for us to get more tests on the road, because you have to take what you've learned and then apply it. But for us, it starts with our defense and valuing every possession on the road.